Hey folks, in this video we're going to look at the Roger Federer Paul-Henri Mathieu third round match at the US Open. Now before we get to that analysis, let me briefly talk about a free course we have released that teaches you how to use pro level tactics. It teaches you what the tactics the pros are using are and how you can apply these same tactics to your game. And the way we do that is we go frame by frame through some pro points, talk about how they're constructing points, talk about, again, the strategies and the tactics, and then we teach you how you can use these exact same tactics the next time you step on the court. So this free course is available until Monday, so all you have to do is click on the link in the description to this video and you'll be taken to the appropriate page where you can sign up for it. So with that in mind, let's talk about this match. And, you know, Mathieu's a talented player. I mean, the guy can play some solid ball, and he's pushed Federer in the past. But, you know, Mathieu's problem is that mentally he's not always all there, and you know the focus kind of lapses over the course of a match, so he can't string together multiple high-quality sets, and that's sort of been the story of his career. Now, one of the things I'm kind of more interested to look at with this match is Fed's level from several perspectives. First of all, how is his movement? He's been moving great so far in the tournament. But is that going to continue? Because when Fed is moving well, Fed is playing well. Fed's entire game is basically predicated on how he moves around the court. You know, he's obviously a phenomenal offensive player, but the reason is because he moves so well. His feet allow him to go on offense. And an example of that would be a situation where he's in a cross-court rally, the ball's coming into Fed's backhand, and one of Fed's bread and butter plays is to turn backhands. This is a backhand for a righty. Turn backhands into forehands. And the way he does that is, you know, the footwork facilitates, quick feet facilitates him in his ability to move around a backhand and then hit an inside forehand. And he can go inside in, which is down the line, or inside out. This is one of his like super standard plays for taking control of the point. And when you watch this match and other Fed matches, you'll see this happen all the time. So when Fed was at Wimbledon, he was a little, he wasn't quite on point executing this strategy. And he struggled against Berdych. Obviously, he lost that match, but he struggled to get around onto his forehand as much as he would like. So that's something I'm going to be looking for. I'll also be looking at, Federer's obviously being coached by Paul Annacone now. So how much is he going to be working in the chip and charge? Will he be coming to net as aggressively as he had in the past? And the main thing is the return, because sometimes Fed in the last year or so has been a little passive on his return, particularly on the backhand side here or obviously over there. He likes to chip that thing. Just chip it back and kind of get it in play. I mean, the strategy is literally just get the return in play and try and go from there. Don't try and he's not trying to do anything with the return other than kind of get it back. And that hasn't really served him too well in the last year or so. And so, is Fed going to be stepping in and hitting through, coming over more of those backhands? Because the chip can kind of sit in the middle of the court. And the problem with a chip is that the ball's not going to penetrate the court like coming over a backhand, hitting it with topspin will. So if his opponent is able to kind of hammer away at the backhand, and assuming Fed's chipping, leaving it short, that allows opponents to step in and be on the initiative from the first ball. So by coming over the backhand, again, that topspin, you're going to push your opponent back a little bit, and that'll give Fed a better chance of getting his teeth into more service games. So those are the two things I'm going to be looking for in this match. How's Fed's movement, which I'm anticipating it's going to be just as good as it has in previous matches. And then how's the return? Is he going to be aggressive with it? Is he going to mix it up? Maybe some chip and charge in there, because I think that'll be important later on. Potentially a Soderling matchup, and then that's going to be Fed's going to have to be on his game to pull that one out. So looking forward to this match. Please let me know what you think of this analysis and the match once it happens in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning how to apply some pro-level tactics, click on the link in the description and check out our free course.